Good morning, children. So now in this chapter we have come to the microbes in sewage treatment and energy generation. Energy generation, different topic we will be discussing. Sewage treatment. Sewage, we know that it is called the wastewater which is generated by the different sources, domestic sources or maybe industrial sources or so many public places also. Cities and towns containing human excreta. It contains large amounts of organic matter and it contains large amounts of organic matter and microbes which are pathogenic to the human beings and are biodegradable they are biodegradable pollutants. Domestic wastes consists of approximately 99% of organic material, or 99% water, suspended solids and other soluble organic substances, organic or inorganic mixed. Sewage should not be discharged directly to the natural water bodies like rivers and streams. Before disposal, sewage to be treated in sewage treatment plant to make it less polluting the environment or the aquatic bodies. Microbes, a mass of bacterial flock means group, so many microbes, bacteria are allowed to grow in aerated water. Aerated water means that will be supplied air. Aeration is needed. Secondary treatment plant. They consume major part of the organic substances in the water or effluent and reduce the BOD in the wastewater. BOD means biological oxygen demand. The oxygen concentration also will be reduced. BOD, reduce the BOD in the wastewater. That will be discussing in the one chapter is the environmental issues there. So that is the microbes used in wastewater treatment. Now next one is called the microbial fuel cell. MFC, microbial fuel cell. Microbial fuel cell is a bioelectrochemical system. Bioelectrochemical system means living organisms are used to generate the electricity. That's why it is called the bioelectrochemical system that drives an electric current by using the bacteria and mimicking bacterial interaction found in nature. Mimicking means generally whatever present in nature, that will be taken, the same method to be followed, that is called mimicry. The same method is followed in the laboratory to generate the electricity. Mimicking bacterial interaction found in nature. Microbial fuel cells, MFC, work by allowing the bacteria to oxidize and reduce. To oxidize means the hydrogen will come out. That means and reduce organic molecules. Bacterial respiration generally big redox reaction we used to say, or reduction oxidation reaction in which electrons are being moved around. Now this MFC, how it is made, that is the introduction about the MFC. But how it is made? It consists of an anode. If you see the diagram also, anode is there and a cathode which is separated by the membrane, which is separated by the proton exchange membrane. Now the microbes at the anode oxidize the substrate or organic molecules which will be releasing the hydrogen and electrons. Hydrogen will pass through this membrane and it will reach to the cathode. Microbes at the anode oxidize the substrate, organic fuel or substrate, organic substances generating the protons which pass through the membrane to the cathode, and the electrons pass through the anode to the external circuit to generate the current. This is a very simple technology to generate the electricity. So that is called MFC, microbial fuel cell. Now next one, microbes in production of biogas. In biogas production also microbes are playing an important role. Generally anaerobic respiration will be taking place to generate the biogas from the organic molecules. So biogas is a mixture of different gases produced by the breakdown of organic molecules, organic matter in absence of oxygen. That means anaerobic condition or fermentation process. Biogas can be produced from raw materials such as, what are the raw materials can be used? Agricultural wastes, manure, municipal wastes, plant materials, sewage, food wastes, etc. all these organic waste materials can be utilized for biogas production. Biogas is produced under anaerobic condition when the organic materials are converted through microbiological reactions into gas and organic fertilizer. So biogas is produced under anaerobic condition and the organic molecules, organic substances will be converted through microbiological reactions into gas and organic fertilizer. Biogas, generally we know the main component of the biogas is methane, which is around 63% will be present along with carbon dioxide and hydrogen. Methane producing bacteria, they are called the methanogens, and one such common bacterium is called the methanobacterium. Already we know they are called the archaebacterium. Biogas is devoid of what is the advantages of using the biogas. Now biogas is devoid of smell and burns with a blue flame without smoke. The methanogens are also present in anaerobic sludge and the rumen of cattle. Anaerobic sludge means wherever the water has logged for a long period of time and it has become lower part of the aquatic bodies has become totally decomposed. That area is a great source of methane. And the rumen of cattle. Rumen means when the cud, C-U-D, by chewing the food material, cud will come out from the mouth of the cattle animal after digestion. That is called the foam-like substance, that is called the rumen, which is also a great source of methane. Rumen of cattle. In rumen, the bacteria help in the breakdown of cellulose. That is why they are chewing the food material. In the rumen, the bacteria is there which is helping in digestion of the cellulose type of food material because they are mostly herbivores. Herbivores mean plant material whose cell wall is made up of cellulose. The excrete of cattle called the dung is commonly called the gobar. The gobar gas is generated by the anaerobic decomposition of the cattle dung. It consists of methane, carbon dioxide and some amount of hydrogen, nitrogen and other gases in trace amount, very minor concentration. Now how to be made biogas to be generated? Now biogas plant is the anaerobic digestion will be carried out in airtight cylinder which is made up of bricks with cement or made up of steel. Bio-wastes are collected, different types of waste, agricultural waste, industrial waste, organic wastes and cow dung also can be collected from, bio-wastes are collected and slurry of dung is fed into this digester in that cylindrical structure. It has a side opening into which organic materials for digestion are incorporated for microbial activity. Anaerobic digestion is accompanied in three stages. What are the three stages? The solubilization, underline there, solubilization. It should be made soluble form. Not too much, that is not too much liquid form, but semi-solid or watery substance. Acidogenesis, acid production will be taking place in methanogenesis. The outlet is connected to a pipe for supplying the biogas. Then whatever left out things will be produced after biogas production. That is called the slurry, blackish substance. Slurry is drained through another outlet and is used as fertilizer. So this biogas, whatever is generated by this biogas digester, which can be used for cooking, lighting. The technology of biogas production was first introduced and developed in India by the organization. It is called IARI, Indian Agricultural Research Institute, and KVIC. KVIC means K for Khadi, V for village, industries, I for industries, and C for commission. So KVIC it is called. Now next part we are going to discuss about the bioremediation is nothing but the living organisms when it is used which are found naturally or in the laboratory it has been produced, that those types of microorganisms when they are used for reducing the pollutant content in the environment, it is called the bioremediation. So the use of naturally occurring microorganisms or genetically engineered microorganisms to reduce or degrade the pollutants in the environment is called the bioremediation. Bioremediation generally less expensive and more sustainable because it has no side effect. Environmental pollution also will be not taking place. Then the other remediations available. It is grouped into two, in situ and ex situ. In situ means what? Now the bioremediation will be taking place in the same place where the pollutants have generated. Pollutants have generated in the same place, the pollution level, pollutants can be decomposed. That is called the in situ bioremediation. Second is called ex situ. Ex situ is nothing but where the waste materials are produced, that will be taken in some other places, treatment plant where the bioremediation will be done, or the pollutants can be treated. That is called the ex situ bioremediation. So in situ, ex situ, I think it is clear. In situ means wherever the pollutants are produced in the same place, treatment will be given to reduce the pollutant level. Ex situ means wherever it is producing, that will be taken in different places for the treatment, which is called the ex situ bioremediation. Okay, thank you children.